faces of Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, even George W. Bush. It was, oh my God, this man is a revolutionary. He's going to cancel everything that we did.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
Unlike 2017, there is no demonstration, so he's won over or defeated most of his opponents.
Also rally against Trump's election in New York, Chicago, Dallas, and Seattle, with police making arrests in nearly every city.
By that I mean the tech lords. That picture of Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Andreessen, Elon Musk sitting next to him. The media is, they're reduced to saying that just a normal little wave by Elon Musk is a Nazi salute. That's what they came up with on Inauguration Day as far as anger or opposition.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
The golden age of America begins right now.
He signed over 200 executive orders, and he's got just 4 years, and so he thinks he has to move nonstop quickly every minute. So I think we're going to be in for a roller coaster ride in the way we've never seen before.
Victor Davis Hanson discusses the significance of Trump's inauguration, describing it as a heralding of a new order in America, reflecting a transformative political landscape. He offers a critical perspective on President Joe Biden's tenure, characterizing his presidency as sad, culminating in a solitary figure with diminishing support, even within his own party. Hanson also highlights the unprecedented nature of Biden's preemptive pardons, noting that issuing such pardons for uncharged crimes has only occurred once before in U.S. history, during Gerald Ford's pardon of Richard Nixon.
Well, he had a sad presidency, and he exited even more sadly. And I don't know what his intentions were, but he gave Trump credence of all the things he'd said. Trump had said, as many of us, that Joe Biden would wait to the very last minutes before pardoning his family. And he waited until Trump was actually giving his address right before he was going to be sworn in. Trump didn't know about it while he was speaking.
And do you have any reaction to the pardons that President Biden did at the last minute?
Well, I'm not going to discuss it now. I think it was unfortunate that he did that. We won't discuss it now. There's plenty of time to discuss it.
Thank you very much.
Because these were not pardons, remember, of the traditional sense. We've only done this once in our history, given a preemptive pardon for crimes not noticed or never charged. We only did that with Gerald Ford's pardon of Richard Nixon. So that the left had been screaming and yelling in 2007 that Trump had talked about that for the January 6th, but then he didn't. So they were just totally embarrassed, shocked. They were hypocritical. They said, well, maybe it was okay for Biden, but it wasn't for Trump. And then, of course, they greenlighted Trump's own pardons of the J6 people.
The notion of preemptive pardons in the U.S. refers to the president's constitutional power to grant pardons before any charges are filed or convictions occur. This concept is rooted in Article 2, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution, and grants the president broad authority to pardon offenses against the United States, except in cases of impeachment. Historically, preemptive pardons in the United States have been rare but significant. The most notable example is President Gerald Ford's 1974 pardon of Richard Nixon. In a more recent and unprecedented move, President Biden issued a series of preemptive pardons during his final days in office. These unprecedented pardons have sparked significant debate and criticism. Observers argue that such extensive use of preemptive pardons could set a concerning precedent, potentially undermining the legal process and eroding public trust in the impartiality of presidential clemency powers.
Vocally, vociferously criticized the way he was deposed. The Obamas, he said, were in on it. Jill Biden blamed Pelosi. He blamed Barack and Schumer. And so there was no constituency left. He left the presidency as a solitary figure. Trump was left under a cloud of anger and invective, but he never lost his mega base. Biden has no base, no defenders, period, not even in his own party.
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end.
This was it was a blueprint of attack. He went through all of the things from DEI to energy to the border to crime, and he said, we're going to end illegal immigration. We're going to end this misinterpretation of the 14th Amendment on anchor babies. We're going to end catch and release. It was very detailed, but it was a plan of attack we haven't heard. And you could see the faces of our former presidents. It wasn't just that he bitterly attacked Joe Biden and by association blamed the Clinton-Obama record, but when they heard what he was detailing and promising, the faces of Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, even George W. Bush, it was, oh my God, this man is a revolutionary. He's going to cancel everything that we did.
And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free.
That was pretty shocking, and everybody thought he would hold back. But he doesn't play by the Marquis of Queensberry rules. His view of the world is these people are pretty nasty people, and under the guise of sober and judicious language, they tried to impeach. They did impeach me twice. They tried to get me off the ballot. They waged lawfare in 5 different jurisdictions against me. They're not nice people, and I'm not going to play by their rules and I'm just going to call them out for what they were.
As Biden's last chapter closes, are you optimistic about America's future? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.